childhood, I mean from the age of 12, 13, up to when we grew up, learning things like Mansa Musas.
Sorry?
Useless things.
What's that?
Saidi. You understand?
Admiring is bringing competition. Admiring is bringing the lust.
Yeah.
Admiring is bringing quite a lot of things.
Financial literacy is just one of the many problems the youth are facing.
Yes.
We don't have idols to look up to.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, women are meant to get married, but it's now changing that women want even to become the men, I
Be
would
the
say.
man.
From a generation that perceives men as, those of vigor,
Hunters.
hunters,
I like
And
that
right
word,
now, people are doing
hunter.
zesty things on the internet.
Yeah.
You find them doing they do their hands like, and they are men, you understand?
Tell me why you're just seeing a thigh, and you're already thinking about.
Does that cross to
There are certain things, you needn't pray about.
Just do.
Assort wisdom to certain things. Why do you go
Yes.
to God and you're praying for certain things, to be honest?
broken families are also a biggest challenge to the youth right now?
Definitely. And for us here in Uganda, in African countries, there are things we undermine. We undermine depression. We undermine trauma. These things that
We don't address.
we don't
Like
address
they're
them,
for
but
cool
people
kids,
deal.
eh?
Exactly. People think they're for cool kids.
Broken families are not okay,
Yeah, true.
but sometimes it's better parents part ways for the betterment of the kids.
We all can't be entrepreneurs, so entrepreneurship is not for everyone. But just handle your finances.
The real definition of broken is that something can actually be fixed.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
So please, whatever broken family you have, you can talk about it.
How we are cutting.
Welcome to another episode of the Lead Show podcast. My name is Arthur Isaac, Nakaima boy from Nakaima. Yo, you know what time it is. Yeah, it's another episode of the Lead Show podcast, and I'm so happy and delighted to come back in this energy and same vibes. Yo, it's been a minute, but yeah, we're back in another edition. Yes, with me, I carry my co-hosts, and of course, I'll speak and. Before we can introduce our beautiful guest in the house, I know you're excited to come. Of course, very short podcast, every time we come on, we bring other new faces. And of course, this is one of the hosts that you guys have been wanting, and you guys commented that you need her back on this podcast. Of course, she's back and she'll be introducing herself. You want to guess who she is? Then you'll see her. Yeah, let me have an introduction from you, my brother.
Hello, everyone. Trevor Travis again, Homeland representing, yeah?
Of course, a little bit. Yes. Talk to me, bro.
Livingston from Stone City. Ginger representing the East, all the Basoga.
Yeah.
You know what time it is.
Yeah.
The Lead Show podcast.
Yeah, what time
Tune
it
in.
is.
Yeah.
Yes, our beautiful guest. Talk to me.
Hi everyone,
Yo.
my name is Hope. I'm really glad to be back as they promised me. Yeah, it's beautiful to be here and I can't wait to share my ideas and grow together.
Amazing.
Even before we proceed, you're going to tell us why it is you and only you that guys wanted you to come back on this show. You're supposed to be a person once, you don't bring them back.
The
What was it
energy
you
now. That is
to
awesome.
stand out in this.
Divine beauty. Yeah.
She's always in the trend track. Oh man.
Another trend.
She's fire.
Trendsetter.
She's fire.
Fire.
Yeah.
I'm highly favored.
Yes, highly favored.
All right.
Of course.
All right.
Yeah, we shall see that as we are proceeding. Of course, we are going to be talking about a sensitive topic, and of course, as we say that the Lead Show podcast will be diving into many other different issues and matters. Of course, it is an edutainment show, meaning that we learn at the same time we are getting excited and we're getting entertained. Of course, yeah. So today we're going to be discussing a very sensitive topic, and of course, we'll be diving into the youth. The youth, of course. Even before I proceed, Trevor, what do you understand by someone? Okay, the term youth. What do you understand by that?
I wanted to pick that from the Bible, but I'm not so well conversant with the Bible.
Okay.
But I believe a youth is any adult from the age of 20 to I think 35, around 35. I think that could be the gap of a youth.
Okay.
Maybe that's who we consider as youths anyway.
Oh, okay. We should
Yeah,
come back to
legally,
that. And of
legally.
course, today, since we're talking about the youth, we want to, in this environment, or
Mm.
this society right now, we
Mm.
understand. You have categories of people. We have the Gen Zs, we have
Mm.
those people that we call the millennials, and also we now see that all those categories of people face
Mm.
different challenges. And of course, today we're going to be diving into more of these youth of 20 years or
To
people in
35.
20s, 19, 17. Of course, these are youth. And of course, as the Baganda says, that imitate to the of course, these are the young kids that are being outside there. And now we want to see what challenges do they face. You understand?
Mm.
We are living in an environment whereby it's an environment that is so toxic. Social media is there, exposure to pornography, and very many things. So we want to see which challenges the youth are facing, and also what are the ways to curb those challenges, as we shall be ending the show. So I want us to start and dive into that segment. Of course, we shall start with our guest. What are those particular challenges do you feel that the youth are facing? To start from there.
With status, I have quite a lot, but I think to me the biggest challenge is admiring. Yes, admiring will bring a lot of. I feel like it's the reason as to why many things are happening right now. Admiring is bringing competition. Admiring is bringing the lust.
Yeah.
Admiring is bringing quite a lot of things. Yes.
Yeah.
So basically, what you're trying to mean that most of the youth that that having different challenges is because of admiration.
Yeah.
They're not satisfied.
They're not satisfied with what they have.
Yes, they are not contented. We lack a contentment. Yes, we don't have.
And maybe to go on her point, we all grew up from different backgrounds, right, and from different families. You understand? Some of the families some of us grew up in, they were trying to tell you that what is available, you're supposed to follow that. You understand? You're supposed to content with what is at home. You understand? Some of us were even beaten up to refuse to eat a particular kind of food that was cooked at home. You understand?
Yeah.
So Trevor, I want you bro to pick it up from there about the admiration point she said, and also you give us which other problems you think that affecting the youth. Yep.
Admiration, is a challenge that the youth actually are. That is disturbing the youth. It is a reason for all the unsatisfaction that they have deep inside them. But for me, I would like to believe that we are just young. Because remember, at 20, bro, you've just started growing. And most of these guys are still at school. You've not yet gotten exposed to the outside world.
Yeah.
You get? And and from experience is where we get the knowledge from the interactions. It's where we get the knowledge from. So basically, if you haven't been that exposed, then what experience do you have? Basically, you're not equipped with any knowledge. And for me, I want to base my reasoning on one thing, which is financial literacy.
Financial literacy?
Yes.
What do you mean by that?
Financial literacy, I mean having knowledge on how you can handle and manage your finance.
Yes.
Because you understand when you talk about the youth, we've said this is from 20 to 35.
Yeah.
And these are the ages where people start working, basically, start getting money, Because basically, they give you most of the things. And basically, you don't even know how to budget and spend the money.
Yes.
Though actually, some people they are trained. Some people have their parents train them, like how to handle finances and all that. Or you find a parent will have a kid, but this kid will have like a piggy bank, and the parent will like try to educate the kid on the importance of this and that and that. So along the way, these kids come up with the knowledge, They are grown with the knowledge. But for most of the setup that we come from, I don't think it is common. And so you find you've started working, you basically don't know anything about money. All you know is you have the money, right? And you think this money is supposed to satisfy your needs. Actually, not even your needs, your wants. That's what you always think. Because remember, you've not had an encounter with money. Now you're having the encounter on the first set. You get? And now you need to manage your finances.
Yes.
So I feel like the youth and And they usually fumble and like make wrong decisions with our monies, and that money is put to waste. So I feel like we should get that knowledge more. It could help us, yeah.
Maybe, Livy, before we even get into you, to add on this point, I feel like that starts from way back from school. You understand? When your parents give you pocket money, you understand, you go to school and you don't have to collaborate. You understand? You remember, if you can relate to how our high schools were. You understand?
Yeah.
But he fails.
He
fails to handle those finances in a very good way. You understand?
Yeah.
One week, so basically, most of the youth are now working. You understand? But they really Living.
Yes, sir.
I want us to start from there. What do you feel? What do you think? Do you think like financial? How did you term it? Financial.
This is financial literacy.
Financial literacy is the biggest.
Financial literacy, yeah.
Financial literacy.
Yes.
Financial literacy is the biggest challenge the youth are facing. If not, or if yes, what other challenges do you think are majorly affecting the youth?
Well, financial literacy.
Okay, from the east, from Ginger.
From the east. If you want me to do an analysis, and use Ginger or the east as a sample,
that is nice, yeah.
To generalize. Financial literacy is just one of the many problems the youth are facing.
Yes.
But it could be one of the biggest. That's why we talk about it.
True.
You'll be surprised how, I'm sorry to say, if I'm to use Ginger as an example, or basically Busoga, how people are illiterate financially. And there are very many causes of that. One being a controversy, if I'm to talk about it. Put social media into a frenzy, if I'm to talk about it, which I don't want to. But at the end of the day, it comes back to us. I want to second someone who talked about grooming, the grooming culture we have in this country. We came up, used our entire childhood, I mean from the age of 12, 13, up to when we grew up, learning things like Mansa Musas.
Sorry?
Useless things.
What's that?
Saidi. You understand?
Yeah.
I feel like in the time we took studying such nonsense,
Yes.
they could create something that talks about financial literacy.
Yeah, for sure.
There are mistakes. Like there's a friend of mine who told me there was a time when he was young and he had access to 4 million per month.
4 million?
4 million per month.
Whoa, that's crazy.
But when you see their end result,
Wasted.
right now you cannot actually say that this guy
Once had
this money.
Yeah.
You get? So what does that mean? The grooming culture. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it, financial literacy, because you already talked about it. My point was driving to another problem that we take as a small problem, but it's really affecting us as the youth. We don't have idols to look up to.
Yeah, for sure.
We don't have idols to look up to. You cannot fight success-wise or financially, whatever aspect you're talking about. Who is your idol, Trevor?
My idol?
In Uganda here, let's keep it in the Ugandan scope. We don't go beyond our borders.
We keep it in Uganda.
Yes. Who inspires you to live the life they have lived?
I'll tell you that I have so many, like, depending on like everyone and what they do. You get my point? I have an idol when I look about maybe family as an aspect of life. I have an idol I look at when I'm talking about finance.
Financially, let's keep
financially, yes. When it comes to financially, I look upon, there's a lady called Pamela Nachimel, I think. She's a
Pamela Nachimel.
Yeah, she's an economist at the Bank of Uganda. I look upon her. I usually got so deep into a conversation with money and stuff. But that's not a person that I can look up to, of course. I'm just saying when it comes to money, yeah, she can give you like the best guidance of how you can manage your finance. But but when I talk about my life and the direction I want to go to,
you find that your mind goes out of Uganda or something, or even in Uganda, is no one that defines that.
Yeah,
we have not been groomed.
To be honest,
to learn from our elders.
Yeah.
They have made mistakes so much so that we undermine them.
But yeah, but you understand, these people, yes, they have made mistakes, okay, as any of us has. But I'm not just looking upon them, not because they have made mistakes, because there's a lot we can learn from our elders. A lot. Even when a person has messed up, you've learned that he has messed up because of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's also a lesson. You know, you can actually learn from someone's mistake.
The problem is we are learning from many who have messed up.
It's a choice you
We're
make.
not learning from many who have succeeded.
You choose from who you want to learn from. Because remember, they're not telling you to learn from this person specifically.
And to set up maybe from there.
Yeah.
I had talking about who she looks up to.
Yeah.
Did you say the speaker? Did you say?
The speaker?
Yes, we're talking about finances.
Triple A.
Yeah, so that's why she brought in her.
The current speaker.
Who is the current speaker?
Or both.
Both now.
They changed it.
And now you are finished.
Dang!
You are finished, my brother. You are
No,
finished.
I was
The
talking
speaker.
about
Yeah.
Anita Mo.
Anita, okay, she's
Okay.
the former.
She's the former now.
Oh,
of
they
the 12th
changed.
parliament.
Hey, now.
Of the 11th?
You are
12th.
finished.
Oh, for real?
Hey.
The current
My
speaker is both of us.
bad. My bad. My
Okay,
bad.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Tell us.
You look up to her.
Why?
No, I don't. It was just something I was passing. But if you're to ask me who I look up to, it's not in Uganda.
Who are you looking at?
Who's that?
Who's telling you?
No, wait, let's first
What you talking about? We are a finished generation.
Do you guys do you guys know Risa G?
Who?
Risa G.
Lisa.
No?
What does she do?
She's an
A
influencer.
socialite? Is she married?
Socialite, yes.
On which
She's
platform?
married.
She's married.
Sean?
No.
Okay.
Do you know a couple called Risa and Kwan?
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah.
Actually, I wanted the word con.
She's-
That one.
She's the
That-
Risa, the
Why
girl.
now? Why?
They're
I don't
separated,
understand.
isn't it?
Wait,
No, they're
what
not
inspires you
separated.
with, like, from her? Because I know I actually follow those guys. I follow
What
them.
inspires me
What inspires?
exactly?
Yes.
That couple.
It is not her personality,
Okay?
but
Their lifestyle.
they're not necessarily lifestyle, but I
Mm.
love the way she handles her.
Okay.
She's like Tracy Mellon, eh?
Not really.
Are you specific or not?
Now let me divert you guys. I love the
Describe
way
her for us. Okay. Just for a person who doesn't
she's a
know.
wife.
She's a wife.
Yes.
So you also want
We
to
have so many wives. Why are you not looking upon them?
If I'm a wife, I want to be that wife.
That wife. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And then
Like.
that thing
Not
is
like-
And I wanted,
that.
I wanted like more light. I wanted her to shine more light on that, like the type of wife.
the type of wife she wants to be.
Yes.
She sees
What
in
aspects
her.
do you see in
Yeah,
her?
the aspects what I want.
Let's first
Yeah,
tap on that.
yeah.
Okay, the aspects I see in her. She is. I don't even know how to describe it,
Yeah.
but she is a mother.
Mm.
Not just a mother, like a mother figure, but she is a mother. Like she'll pour out her body for her kids. I want to be that woman.
Yeah.
She's going to pour out herself for her man.
Okay.
I'm not being, yes, I have to be submissive, but not to a certain point.
Yeah.
Now, her being submissive is the submissive I want.
You
And I think it's what I'm practicing.
I can imagine.
Guys,
Shout out to your husband.
Yeah.
So, shout out
Yeah,
to
I
man.
love him. I do.
Oh yeah. Hey. Oh, okay now. Ah, we are
Okay,
finished.
I feel like I want to get that one girl who also be promoted.
Mm. My brother, you are single, eh?
Yeah, I'm single.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but
You're Jafuna.
We shall work upon it.
Goals of
Yeah.
2026.
we are praying about it anyway. Yeah, so maybe that. Also,
Kaliku bucket list.
yeah, guys, come back here. Yeah, so that means that's what.
But you need a wife.
Yes.
The problems the youth are facing right now
Mm.
fundamentally different from the problems our parents used to face in their 20s.
Because the generation is changing.
No, we've
But,
gotten
are
it.
the problems the youth facing right now fundamentally different from the
Yeah.
problems our parents used to face in their 20s? Can I
They're
say-
definitely.
The generation is changing.
Uh-huh.
Back then,
Mm.
women were, yes, women are meant to get married, but it's now changing that women want even to become the men, I
Be
would
the
say.
man now.
To be the men. But back then, being submissive was not even, it was not, I won't call it a must, but it was something that naturally comes because of how we were groomed, how they were groomed. Because watching their parents do certain things, now most of the people currently, most of our parents, not my parents, but most of the parents right now are like divorcing, they're separating.
Yeah, for sure.
And what does it show to you? Seriously,
Yeah, for sure.
I have a lot of friends that say I cannot be submissive to a man because my parents did this. They're like looking up to their parents, so it still goes back home.
Yeah.
What is home? How are your parents treating yourselves? That's why I tell you guys, get a person you love.
And also
Please
maybe-
marry your partner, marry your friend.
Not the person that loves you.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, okay.
Okay, marry your friend.
I don't know if you guys have been hearing this conversation right now. I also want to come back to you. That they always say this, that get a person that loves you, someone that you love. Because someone that loves you will always have to chase you. But someone you love will not chase you. Like, okay, will not want you more than the way you are. Will not want you more like the way you want him.
Okay.
Or them.
Practically, when you say it, it makes sense.
Yeah, it does. It
Right?
actually does.
But in reality now, if you say love the person that loves you more, right?
Learn how to love.
So if we all try to look for a person who loves us more, that means no one is doing the loving. I don't know if you get my point.
I do.
Hmm.
I do.
You see, she was talking about a certain point
You get a point.
Yeah.
that I want to first.
Yeah.
Yes,
I want
Talk
us to go
about.
back to the parents.
I wanted to
Yeah.
bring you
Yeah.
No, it's not necessarily the parents, but she said that one of the challenges
Yeah.
that have come as a result of the generational shift which is happening is that women or partners who are the female counterparts are now becoming less submissive to the males, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, there are many things to explain that. I just wanted to, it's FYI.
Yeah.
You see, we're in a generation
Yeah.
that is modern, that is trending.
Yeah.
There is a trend that is happening.
Sure.
Social media has come in so much, internet has come in. We are from a generation that does not see men as people who dance around on TikTok. No offense to TikTokers.
Yeah.
We're in a generation that sees, we are from a generation that perceives men as, those of vigor,
Hunters.
hunters,
I like
and
that
right
word.
now, people are doing zesty things on the internet.
Yeah.
You find them doing they do their hands like, and they are men, you understand? So you see, as a man, exactly, that's what I'm saying. You see, the mindset shift, when someone sees you in that way,
Okay.
how do they take you to be a real man and submit to you? Yet you're actually doing things that will not define who a man is. Anyway, that's my opinion.
Yeah.
Do not crucify me.
Your point
I-
is it's
It's solid, right?
My point
It's sound.
is, it's as a result
Yeah.
of what they perceive to be
Yeah.
trained.
And that's why the other
And that's
gender.
why
That
the
could
gender,
also-
isn't it a problem?
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
It is.
Because,
True.
yeah.
But
So, I'm going to come back to you, Livingstone, on that particular point.
Yeah.
Because I have a question I want to pose.
Uh-huh.
So, Trevor, I want you also to tell us, are the problems you're facing right now fundamentally different from those the parents were facing in their 20s?
yes, yeah. The world has evolved,
Yes.
and with evolution, things change. You know, and from changing that means also challenges now they shift. You get?
Yes.
Yeah. So I believe yes, there is a difference in the challenges we are all facing. But at the end of the day, they also had their challenges.
Sure.
You get my point? So what I want to say is, they also had their challenges and did their things and the way. Because remember, in the next years now, our kids now will be the ones saying, yeah, but our parents also now. You see, like now you're talking about them. The same thing with us. So with every generation, the difficulties, of course, have to change. But at the end of the day, it is your responsibility now of how you handle and do everything. Listen, I'll cook for you something. In the old days,
Man is always cooking.
in the old
Always
days,
cooking.
yeah, eri emyaka gya batata baffe, those people they were practicing polygamy. Onfuna bali balina abakazi.
Polygamy was normal.
It was normal. Balinga omusajja omu nga abakazi nga kyalo kiramba.
And
You
it
get?
would be okay.
And it was okay.
And it was okay. You get? And everything was okay. But these days, we feel like monogamy is the way, right? But we're even having now difficulties in monogamy, which we thought, because this was a transformation. People were doing polygamy and they felt like it was not good. So now let's come to what? To monogamy. Same thing, there are also challenges now in monogamy. Still divorces are still happening. It didn't stop divorces from happening. You get?
Yes.
The number of divorces are too high.
It is even too high.
Yeah.
You get?
Yeah.
So basically I'm saying, bro, challenges are never going to end.
Challenges are always there. They're inevitable.
They're inevitable, but we can still live with them at the end of the day.
Sure, thank you for bringing in that topic of polygamy. Have you guys watched the polygamists?
The polygamists say,
Have you guys watched it? Have you guys seen it anywhere?
Yes.
Yeah, I watched it personally. Have you guys watched it?
yes.
It's
Yeah,
hype.
we
It's
have.
hype.
Have you watched it?
No?
You haven't?
What do you have to say about it?
No,
Anyways?
maybe me as a person. I know you guys watched it and you've been seeing the clips on
Yeah, I mean the clips,
Yeah.
yeah?
clips on TikTok.
Yeah.
And what.
Talk to us
Understand?
about
So,
it.
like maybe you are showing us that this one guy who like tried to get very many women. You
Uh-huh.
understand? He wasn't satisfied and contented with what he was having at home.
Hmm.
And you are showing us this wife who tried like to fight as much as she could to fight for that marriage, to keep
To
it.
keep.
You understand? But then she failed. She literally failed. Or what she literally failed. You understand?
By
You
the way,
guys- you
I want
guys-
to interlude with you a bit. I'm sorry for
Yes.
this, yeah?
Yes.
But I don't know why, but for some reason, it's always the men who most of the times are bringing all these breakup issue,
Yes.
these things of divorce. I understand, yes, women do, yes, and there are stories out there where the women have come up with a request, filing in for a divorce. But for most of the times, I don't know why it's always men's fault. Abasajja, I don't know, but Abasajja, I think there's a way
There's
we
a
are.
lot of lust.
There is a way we are not doing things right.
You said there's a lot of lust. What do you mean?
Yes.
Man? No. So,
Yes.
okay, so
You
come
guys
to
have a lot of
There's a
lust.
lot of lust with
So, do you
men.
believe that men have more lust than women?
Of course.
Yes.
Like, tell me why. Listen.
Yes.
Okay.
Tell me why you're just seeing a thigh, and you're already thinking about
Does that close to all men, or that comes to all a particular?
No.
95% of
Generally.
the men.
95% of the men. When they
It is
see-
something
when they see
general.
guys, they do what?
They go hard.
They go.
But I think
Not
that's the same
necessarily
thing.
high, but your head
Even
is
women.
not okay.
Even when you see pucks, I don't know what happens.
No.
It's the
I
same
know.
thing.
No.
Only baddies, I think.
No.
If you say baddies,
No.
for the baddies, yes. But
Guys,
for
Not necessarily a baddie. You can be a
No.
baddie, but you're not
Put me
that
at speed, put me at
lustful.
speed. No, there's something not understanding.
yeah,
Okay, let me even first ask my boys.
yeah.
Living.
Yes, sir.
When you see a thigh,
Uh-huh.
you go wide.
Not necessarily a thigh.
Not him. Not
necessarily.
It could be
necessarily.
any other thing, but the girl is not intentionally like seducing.
The
or
body
anything.
wants what it
But
wants.
of course, the body will.
But
you know,
then, Trevor, also let me come back to you. You are just backing her up.
even
For
big
you, when you see a
bumps.
thigh,
I'm not. You see,
Someone is turned on by big
There is
bumps.
this.
Not by what?
You see,
Nyash.
listen.
I mean-
Annie, Hope. There is this thing that men we usually say. I want to be honest. I'm quoting men here. Men usually say like, for us men, we are meant to be polygamy. Like, it was meant for us
Yeah,
to actually be
polygamous.
polygamous
Yes.
because of, I don't know, biology and all that, and for me, I believe
Scientifically, it's
that
proven.
that's what they say. You get
Where
my
is it
point.
written in the
But
Bible?
I don't believe it is true. Yes, no. It could be true.
Biblically, it
These
may
are
not be
facts.
written, but
No.
scientifically it could.
Scientifically, it is true. It could even be biblical and whatever. Everything is all true. But I don't want you to base on that and decide for you to be polygamous.
Thank
Just
you.
because the other man is polygamous,
Oh,
so should
thank
also be
you.
polygamous. I'm saying these people who are practicing polygamy, it is a choice that they make. Like, bro, you know what? Kubanga nzikangamba mazima. Even though obo webakana bawala bameka, there will still be another girl who is hotter than the one you have, and you still want her. And remember, the chain doesn't stop,
You have
bro.
to be contented with what you
That's
have
my
right
point, and that's my point.
Wow.
Sorry,
I
Marina,
believe that is.
Bakazi
I
Bameka.
believe that is a spirit you should pray about.
It is a spirit you need to pray about,
Yes.
actually.
There's some
It is a spirit of lust that is written somewhere in the Bible.
Jezebel.
Thank you, Jezebel.
You know that.
That spirit of Jezebel. So I urge you
We are
all.
finished.
I urge you all, guys. If you are dating,
Yeah.
if you're dating a person,
Yeah.
please date a person who knows God.
Who knows God?
Yes, because there is no way you're going to like fight for something
Yes.
that some other person is not contradicting with.
Yeah.
You get. So if I'm praying for my man to get delivered from that spirit, let him also coordinate.
Or you can become Muslim and say to have four.
You know that they say a couple that prays
That's not a solution.
It's a shortcut.
You know they say that a couple that prays together.
Exactly.
That's what.
Let it
Longer.
Lives longer.
Let God be your firm foundation so that you
See,
prevent a lot of things. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It's very beautiful.
The man is here also praying for you. It's wonderful.
You see,
What will stop this polygamy?
I've grown to understand that, to be honest, it is the solid truth.
Wow.
For us who grew up from religious backgrounds or Christian backgrounds, when you grow up, there are things they tell you just to avoid telling you the reality. But because if you take this pattern, you can avoid what is actually there. Now, the thing is, with polygamy, yes, it can be a spirit, to be honest. It can be a spirit. And when you pray about it, someone stops being polygamous.
Sure.
Sometimes it's just assorting wisdom to things and you just be contented with what you have. It's not something you're supposed to be prayed for about. You understand? From where I pray from, our pastor tells us that there are certain things you needn't pray about.
Just do.
Assort wisdom to certain things. Why do you go to God and you're praying for certain things, to be honest? And you really
I don't want to sleep with this woman.
exactly, God, I don't want to sleep with it. Just be content with what you already have.
Don't.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, it comes back to us.
Yeah.
Let's just build the trait of being contented.
Being
with what you have.
contented, yeah.
Being contented with what you have.
Exactly.
And it's okay. You see, I like to I like things of family and stuff. That's why I actually told you. Me, I'm a family person actually. I like things with family and people around you and all that kind of energy. And I've tried to check through these. We have families where women these families where there is divorce, and
Many.
then when there is divorce, then the separate women and the wife and the woman and the man are separate, and then the kids have to grow with that. There's a lot of impact it does. There's a lot of damage, mostly to the boy child. I want to talk even also to the girl child.
Yes.
Because for sure I want to tell you something. A girl who has not grown from a family where the father, where there is a father and a mother,
Yes.
it is so hard for this girl to actually one day even know how and learn how she's supposed to treat a man. And remember, these are the girls you are going to marry. You get my point? This is a girl. She's grown up from the mother telling her, your dad is bad, what. This girl, I think even her mindset, will just have that thingy, omusajja bantu babi, and at the end of the day, she will know that omusajja wange bwankuba, I can go.
Owange malaika.
Olaba agjaga manzi, osiraba ekyo, but then no mulenzi kyekimu. No mulenzi kyekimu. But abalenzi they usually can find a way of, but for the girl, I think there's a lot of damage that is being done.
They carry on the trauma.
They carry on the trauma and it
relationships.
doesn't never stop.
Yes.
That's the thing with a girl.
Maybe Trevor, to start from that thing. Do you guys think that broken families are also the biggest challenge to the youth right now?
Yes.
Definitely.
I know that's the
Let me
biggest thing.
Let me take about that.
Yeah.
To start from you, then I proceed to our guest, and then.
Brokenness in families is a very big impact on the youth.
Yeah.
On the youth, to be honest. But a few scenarios, actually, few people actually manage to break out of that kind of psychosis. You understand?
Yeah.
What am I trying to say? When you grow up, and you see, let me give you an example. A certain artist, I don't want to mention their name, but anyway, it's public knowledge. There's nothing you're saying that is news.
Yeah. Allegedly, what happened?
Allegedly, there is a woman. She released a certain book. She was the author of that book, and she was talking about her life and the impact of how her mother forced her to do something. You know that story?
Yeah, they forced her to pull.
To pull or kusika.
Yes.
Okay.
Are we talking about the same thing?
I don't know.
No, I mean other things because these were all in the book.
These were
Oh yeah, you know the artist I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Exactly. She wrote a book. Maybe that is a specific aspect, but
Yeah. No, it is a book. It is okay.
It's a book.
No, you can
it's
talk
a book.
about
Okay.
it. You could go and
It's
search
called
about it.
Irene Namubiru book.
I saw that.
There is a
She was
novel.
publishing it. It's of recent.
It's of recent, yeah.
Yeah, talk to me.
If you look at the way she portrayed the mother, she's the mother is the antagonist of that of that novel.
Of that novel.
When you go and read about it, you'll see how she depicts the mother. I hear there's a story. She was on a plane. The mother set her up with drugs, and she reached somewhere in one of the international countries, and they arrested her.
You know, she was picked up sometime.
Exactly.
Yes. Even young, in fact,
You understand?
That TV was one book him said
Hey.
Now, in one of her interviews, she has nothing to say about mothers because of the trauma she lifted from her what?
From
Own
the
mother.
mother.
You see the impact it's doing.
Yeah.
And for us here in Uganda, in African countries, there are things we undermine. We undermine depression. We undermine trauma. These things that
We don't address.
we don't
Like
address
they're
them,
for
but
cool
people
kids,
deal
eh?
exactly. People think they're for cool kids.
Yeah. What
What
do you
There's
do?
a Amazon.
Depressed.
You understand?
Yeah,
And
for sure.
the
I
gr-
get it.
The greatest percentage
I
of
get it.
the youth right now
Yeah.
are either depressed because of brokenness of family,
Trauma.
because of their childhood, you know, because of their upbringing. It's actually the impact of broken families is big in this country.
True.
It's just undermined.
It's just
To be honest,
undermined.
to be
I
honest.
agree with you.
Maybe Livy.
Yeah.
Trevor, I don't know what he is saying.
Yeah.
If I continue. This is when you see, broken marriages, but in the sense of the trauma, like parents were fighting, domestic violence.
Yeah.
Because it's a trauma.
Yeah.
Nti omwana akulala abazadde balwana beekuba.
Mm.
You understand? You can't concentrate in class, I'm telling you.
True.
You understand?
Yeah.
Very true.
I was sharing with someone a story of my friend. You understand? Nti, the parents used to fight. You understand? But the kids are bazanya na go. They used to come and tell you, we saw your mom beating your dad. We saw your dad beating your mom. You understand?
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So that thing you grew up with it every time.
Also, another example,
Yeah.
just adding on to what others said. When we were coming up, there was a guy we studied with, and this guy, he used to take long. He was a slow learner, but he was not necessarily a slow learner.
Yes.
Used to tell him, the mathematics teacher used to tell him, what is 2 times 2? Nakugamba 3. Weba mukuba mu akago. Namugamba 2 times 2,
Agamba for.
and he tells you 4. And it was a routine, even in SST.
He liked violence.
Mr. Ekeya in SST used to tell him, "Hello, do you know about Napoleon? Rather, Selassie. There was a guy called Selassie. Emperor. You remember Emperor Haile
Yeah, Emperor
Selassie?
Selassie. But you are China?
Yes, you ask him about Selassie.
Ethiopia guy.
Ethiopia.
And the guy tells you, I don't know Selassie, but after beating,
The way now works.
Ngamanyi Selassie. So, after the teachers were like, there's a problem with this guy. He's about to do his P7. And his grasping rate is low. We want him to rebound P6. So they put him in the office and they asked him, what is the problem? By the way, I've never seen your parents come here. They always pay tuition, rather fees in time and everything. But tell us, what is the problem? When the boy started narrating the story, what was at home was very detrimental, very tough. It was a whole different story at home. This guy was being beaten, child abuse. The trauma was carried in class. That whenever they beat is when you understand. Because of what
happened
at home.
Yes.
Are you seeing how broken this guy is? So that's basically what I wanted to talk about.
Okay,
anyway.
so
I feel like
proceed.
sometimes it's better. Yet broken families are not okay.
Yeah, true.
But sometimes it's better parents part ways for the betterment of the kids, right? Because if you feel like you're not okay with your woman or your wife and you're going to beat her in front of your kids, it's better you part ways.
I
So
agree.
basically, you believe in divorce.
I don't believe it's not healthy.
It is not good.
But if it's what is going to give your kids that
Safe passage.
you get, it's better
You
you.
do it.
And I also
Because
second her.
there's
I
That's a bigger
second her.
deal, yeah?
There is you
Yeah.
divorced, but you give your kids a proper growing. you're not going to neglect them. You're not going to you're going to take accountability of everything.
Yes.
Definitely, I'll grow up to remember that daddy was there, mommy was there, however much things need to work out.
Yeah.
You get. And then the other point of, what was it again?
No, and,
That broken
you're
families
talking
are a
about
challenge
a challenge.
to the youth right
Yes.
now.
Okay.
Yeah. What is their
I'm going
impact?
to I'm going to give two sides.
Yeah.
The positive
And the
and the
negative.
negative.
So it's a two-way
Now,
thing.
yes.
It is true.
But the positive part is at a very low percentage, right? So the negative part is going to come in that I'm not going to see the reason as to why I need a man. If my mom made it through and raised me to this age, I can do it alone. Let me just maybe get a man and not be in marriage. Then I'll raise up my kid.
I have
You
a lot of
understand?
ladies in Bo. I could just have a baby and take care of my
We could
baby.
just have a baby and maybe play around and stuff. Then I'll take care of my kid because it's what I grew up seeing.
Yeah.
Then the positive part of this thing is I wouldn't want my kids to grow up as I did. So I will fight so hard.
You want a man around.
I want a man around. I want my kids to get the love I didn't get. But that is at a very low percentage because you've had a lot of reviews from kids that grew up from those
Single
kind
man.
of families.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last, the question I want to pose before we go to how we can curb those particular changes that the youth are facing. Do you feel that social media is one of the major causes or has caused more harm, or is one of the major problems the youth are facing right now?
That is a two-way thing.
Exposure.
Arguably.
Arguably, yeah.
Arguably.
On one hand, social media is a good thing.
Okay.
Many people are benefiting from it. Some are actually wealthy out of social media.
Yes.
Yeah.
On the other hand, which we could say arguably is the greatest, the biggest impact of social media is harmful, is that many people have been damaged by social media.
Yes.
Man, have you seen someone post something and you go to the comment section? You can find someone is hurting and they're grieving. They've lost someone.
Yeah.
And in the comment section, people are celebrating. They're commenting stupid things. You understand?
Yeah.
Do you know the kind of trauma you put on someone who's reading your comment section?
And the issue is with me now.
Yeah.
I feel so pissed now about that.
Exactly.
Because I want to be honest, yeah? I mean, there was a scenario. I was scrolling on my IG.
Yeah.
So, an accident just happened, people like are bleeding, the cars are there, people are still inside, you can see the bones and blood all over. And there's this guy now with a phone recording. Like, for me, it doesn't make sense to me. Why you'd see an accident and the first thing that comes to your mind
is to record.
Is to record.
You're creating awareness.
No, bro.
No, my G.
What we need right now,
Bro, the priority is
right
life.
now, the priority is life. Then the awareness can come later.
Exactly. But someone gets their phone out. You understand?
And you're like,
Exactly.
what I think we are finished generation now. We are finished.
Live.
They even make lives. You understand? So that's how negative social
And
media has become.
then now, the reason for their life is not because they want to show now. They just want to show one is following and try to get popular and publicity. Then the other thing is to show that they are cool. They were on the scene. It is very stupid.
That they were the first to record. You understand?
It's not with an
clout.
intention. It's not with an intention.
It's about clout.
It's about clout, bro.
You understand? So
I'm like, we are really
social
finished.
media has
We are
done more
finished
harm
now.
than good.
So as we are coming to an end
Yeah.
of our time spent,
Yeah.
I want us to start from you, Trevor. I want us to advise the youth what those particular changes that they are facing through and how they can curb them.
Can curb them, yeah?
Let's start from you.
For me, one thing I want to advocate for is financial literacy.
Yes.
That one, I'm a diehard.
Just now.
Yes.
Manage your finances.
And also to be clear,
Yes.
we all can't be entrepreneurs, so entrepreneurship is not for everyone. But just handle your finances. When kalimu ko kola sente chitegeza nti bwengamba financial literacy, I don't mean ogenda otandike business, do what and all that. No. Ntegeza chino. When you have your money, spend it wisely, do this and that, ABCD, handle all your finances. The other thing, you people, family means a lot. Family means a lot, you guys, let me tell you. Family is that. In fact, these things we do by the most of the times, yeah? Chirowoze mungeri ya family, you're like, abantu bagamba. For me, I do in my life what I want to do, and I feel like it is not so good, yeah. Because on my rules, my life, my rules, what I'm doing it is for me, not for anyone else. But at the back of your head, just know that you are in this world because of someone, so that person will always have a say on what you do. They don't own you true, but you are accountable. Exactly. That's
you
the
know,
thing.
that saves you from doing a lot of things.
Right.
You have someone, you feel like, if I do this, how my mom see it. If I do this, how my uncle see it. If I do this, how the people in my family see it.
Yes.
People do things because they want to do.
There's no repercussion of what they're going to do.
So you find people putting up their notes, find people addressing to others, doing what, and so on. So, Levi,
Yes, sir.
let's go and tell me how the youth can curb
These
particular
problems.
things they're going in. Yeah.
I think Trevor has really summarized the financial literacy part. And I like it. And just to add on to that, there are many things you can do. Go online and search about financial literacy. Many people are talking about it on YouTube. There are very many various ways you can actually
Get this knowledge.
You understand?
It is everywhere.
But mine, to really create awareness out there, is that broken families and everything, the real definition of broken is that it's something can actually be fixed. You understand?
Yes.
So please, whatever broken family you have, you can talk about it.
Oh, we are quoting that one.
You can talk about. Actually, I've also paraphrased. There's a guy called Elijah Michelson.
Okay.
If you watch Vampire Diaries,
Yeah, man, I did that one.
that is his
It's a
quote.
long thing, I couldn't
So,
finish.
At the end of the day, the real definition of broken is that something can be
Can be
fixed.
fixed.
So please, you can talk it. You can go to therapy. Some of you undermine therapy, but therapy, that's why people study therapy.
Yeah,
Go
true.
to therapy or do something. But if it's the worst has come to the worst, you can separate, and there's co-parenting. Many
Very
parents
good.
out there,
Yeah.
you can separate
Yeah.
for the benefit of your children, for the betterment of your children,
Yeah.
and you can actually work it out
Yeah.
from co-parenting. When you're separated, it's actually very healthy. Try it out. Yeah,
You're
basically.
really doing something small. He's talking about therapy, yeah? It is very effective and all that. But also, you guys, we have friends, my guy.
Yeah, talk it
Obviously,
out.
tulina mikwano mingi, yeah?
Talk it
But
out.
tunayo mu babiri, bomanyi nze nina gayi wange gwe manyi, we are so close, like, if nze buli kimu mugamba, ate naye nangamba, and we usually like have those conversations, yeah? It's so important, you guys. Funa omuntu awo kyaliwo, naye ng'omumanyi bulungi, because man, people abantu abeerora si balungi.
That's where it comes from. That's a problem.
Solved is half shared. It's half shared. So
No, a problem
Shared is half solved.
it's half solved. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's hear from you. How can the youth like curb these particular challenges that they're going through? What advice would you give them? Hope.
I side with you guys.
Okay.
I side, like, 100% side with it. I side with the therapies. I side with the psychologists.
Yeah.
But we have one
We have
person,
God.
the Most High Jah. This is a person that is going to give you peace in chaos.
Yeah, for sure.
Have an intimate relationship with God.
With God.
You understand?
Yeah.
When you have that,
Yeah.
nothing will beat you.
Yes.
Amen.
You're going to beat a J2 holiday in a snap of a
J2
finger.
holiday.
Like in a
Right.
snap of a finger, you're going to escalate everything.
For sure.
Have an intimate relationship with God. Understand that you are a child of God.
Yeah.
God loves you as His own. He knew you before you in your mother's womb. He made you the King of nations. Understand that, and everything is well.
Preach, preacher.
He's the preacher. now.
Maybe as we are concluding, I want to tell the youth outside there, one, develop the speed. At your pace. At your pace.
Yeah.
At your pace.
Yeah.
There's sometimes you see your fellow people or your fellow friends are doing up something and you feel like you want to be like them. But that's not what you are. You understand?
Yeah.
And there's timing for everything.
Yeah.
Because I said one thing one time, and even the Bible talks about that. At every time, I, the Lord Jacob, shall make it happen. Just again, this
Minister.
will be unexpected.
Yeah.
I know that it's going to happen.
Yeah,
Every
definitely.
time it will happen.
Yeah.
No matter what. Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. We always encourage you to follow the Lead Shop Podcast on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, which was now from the X. Yeah, we all social media platforms. We encourage you to subscribe,
Follow through.
share,
Yeah.
like, comment, and of
Subscribe to all that.
course, yeah, and of course do that. I mean, Arthur Isaac,
Yeah.
Nakaima boy from Nakaima, and of course
Hey,
Isaac.
and the other thing before we sign out, for everyone who has followed and who are commenting on our content, they're doing a good job, and keep those comments coming through. We shall definitely be getting back to you on your feeds. Everyone subscribing. Thank you. You're doing a lot of impact. And that's the reason we are here, and we're still here for you. Yeah. Thank you. We love you.
Salutations.
Catch up
Yeah.
on the next one.